This is nerve-wracking.
For you or for me?
Well, I'm not the one who will probably clean it up.
Oh, that's nerve-wracking. I thought you meant...
No, not having you on here. It's the fact that I'm drinking coffee on a white bed.
You can be a very gentle Missy.
Uh-oh, get grounded. Oh, darn,
I'm grounded. I have to stay at home.
Sorry. So, hi guys, welcome back to the channel. So, it's your girl, Savannah Smiles, and...
Mama.
Yep, we have Mama back on the channel. So, you appeared in one of my recent videos. And people really liked you, so I had to bring you back. So today we are doing a Q&A with my mama. I'm gonna be asking her your questions. So, you excited?
I think so. Maybe a little nervous, but no, I'm good.
Okay, so we got this first one from Star, who wrote, what is the one thing Macy has said/done for you that she may not think is big, but is special to you?
Ooh. Boy, I wish I could proof these before, because then I could, like, really come out with what I would really like to say.
I think sometimes, though, the stuff that comes to mind first for these things is always the thing that must mean the most, because it's what you remember.
Yeah, true. Okay, so I'm trying to think of a specific thing right now. Not too long ago, I was sort of having a rough day. And I know you probably know, it was a night that you came to visit. Just the words out of Macy's mouth are so sweet and so thoughtful and so wise. You know what I'm talking about, huh? I have 3 children and they're all amazing in their own different ways.
But I'm your favorite.
No, I'm not saying that. But you know how to make me feel better when I'm sad, and you're just very thoughtful.
Okay, so we got this next one from TotTech921. I need her anti-aging secrets. You two look like sisters.
Oh, wow. Thank you very much. I don't really think I have any secrets. I wash my face every night and every morning. Not with anything major or special. I apply sunscreen every morning to my face before I do makeup or anything else. And then I just try to put a mask on at least once a week and exfoliate. But I really don't do anything out of the ordinary. I guess it's just luck. I have olive skin for my Italian background, and I just sunscreen and try to take care of it.
I have this next one from 3Damien6, which is, what's the most important thing you've learned from her? Ironically, I feel like it's the thoughtfulness. I know you just said that, but I felt like it was all the little things and little ways to show somebody you care. My mom used to make me little notes, and she would put them on my napkin on the first day of school and the last day of school. And there'd be sometimes that she would go in when I was like really little, it's like first grade or something, and she'd find that napkin. I wouldn't use it. I would just keep saving it and saving it. And I think eventually you had to get rid of it because it's getting gross.
Yes, she would not let me throw it away. She would be like, Mom, don't throw away my napkin, don't throw it away. And I finally have to because it was getting pretty, pretty bad. And on that note, something else that Macy used to do was when she was in preschool, I used to blow her a kiss and she'd catch it in her hand. And she literally would hold her hand like this the whole time for 4 hours at preschool. And so her teacher had to finally tell me, Kate, you're gonna have to figure out a new thing because she can't hold a kiss the whole time at preschool. She's running around playing in the playground holding onto that kiss. Yeah, it was getting a little difficult for her. I guess one day her teacher said it was really cute. She kept switching hands. She'd put the kiss into the left hand so that she could do something, put it back into the right hand.
Here's this next one from USA Olivia. Did your mom raise you to be frugal, or is that something that developed in adulthood?
Maybe a little bit of both. We have always been very good about being frugal, not trying to spend extra money if we don't need.
I remember like a lot of just little things that you guys taught me. Here's how you save money here. Like, you don't need to be going out all the time. Even you guys really raised me with the idea of like Starbucks and Coffee Bean and all those things are special treats. They're not a daily occurrence.
But even things around the house, like, don't be wasteful. There's no reason to just take, a very long shower. You can turn it off and shave your legs and turn it back on. I mean, they're just silly things, but they just add up.
Yeah, I would probably agree with that. I would say it's probably a combination of what my parents taught me and then also just other things I learned. Okay, this question isn't on there, but how do you feel about me cutting bangs again? Because I just did this right before this.
Okay, so do I get truthful?
Yes, you have to be
Okay.
truthful. That's the
I
rule.
think you look adorable with bangs, but I cannot stand when you have hair in your eyes. Should I be looking at you or the camera?
You're doing it perfect. It's
'Cause
almost,
I feel weird looking at the camera, and I feel weird not
yeah,
looking
just
at
make
my-
sure you look into the lens when you look at the camera. All right, so this next one is from Andre Reese 5, who wrote, "Was Macy a good student?" I'm super interested to hear this one.
Okay. Macy was actually a very good student. Macy is actually very smart. Very smart. She always did very well in school. She was always in gate classes. But
I was waiting for that.
coming home and doing homework was a different story. Boy, she had the hardest time having focus, I'll just say. And it used to just drive me nuts. She would sit at the desk for hours. She'd always get it done. She'd get good grades, but she was scattered. We could always see the grades online, or she wouldn't have an assignment turned in, and I would be like, why not? I know you worked on it. And I'd be sitting on the desk at home. It's like, oh my goodness.
Okay, so the next question from Michael Digits wrote, "Where do you see yourself in 10 years?"
Oh my goodness. Where do I see myself today? No, not today. Can you cut that out?
Yeah.
So at that point, I will not have any kids living at home, I wouldn't think.
Graham and I move in.
Got Macy and Graham back in here or something. Probably doing some vacations with my honey.
Oh.
Hopefully at that point, I would have some grandbabies to go visit, and maybe I'll, we got years to go on that, but maybe 10 years is a different story.
Yeah. So this one is from Lift Up Quotes, who wrote, "When were you the most disappointed in your daughter?"
I don't know.
That's good enough for me.
And we'll cut it there.
So this one was from _GoCoolRaj_D, who wrote, "Your mom's reaction to when she knew you are making YouTube videos." So pretty much, what was your reaction to me telling you I was gonna start making YouTube videos, and how did you feel?
Well, you mean since like you and Graham?
When I was gonna make them on my own.
On your own, okay. Well, I think I was, I would hope I was supportive, because I usually always want to be supportive of my kids, whatever their dreams or whatever they want to do, if it's something that they want to do to better themselves. I was fine with it. I think maybe just a little nervous putting you out there into the whole internet atmosphere, because I know sometimes things like that, can be some crazy things. So that's always my biggest concern, is your safety first.
Yeah.
So I think I'm supportive and happy for you, just, always a little nervous. Yeah, I know you do well, and I know people enjoy watching your show and channel, including myself. So
I always know that whenever I post a video too, that my parents are watching it, which just makes me feel so good. I always have you, I have my grandma watching it, and it feels so cool to have that kind of support.
Right.
And I'm very, very grateful.
There's lots of times that Dad and I, when we climb into bed, we put them on and
Really?
yeah, we'll watch for a little bit before, as we're getting ready for bed. But yeah, it'll be cute because he'll have his phone and I'll have my phone, and so one of us has to like silence it so we can both hear it.
Oh, that's so sweet. Okay, Mom, so this next one is from Anna Naya 2893, who wrote, "How did she like Graham, and what was her first impression of him?"
Oh, I like Graham. I like Graham a lot. He's definitely part of our family. So my first impression of him, I was a little bit nervous. Macy had said she was going on a date with some guy. I knew he was a little bit older, and I'm like, but Macy's always, I don't want to say acted older for your age, but he has a little older soul, I guess. What's the right way to say that?
Stephanie said that it was always, Stephanie is a family friend and my mom's best friend, always said that it was almost like I was a few years older than I actually was.
Yeah, the next week I had told Macy that I just definitely wanted to meet him. She agreed, and so he came to the house and we met him, and I definitely liked him right away. I was like, he's a really nice guy, he's very polite, he's great. And then I want to say the next weekend we came down, we all went together as a family. We had a very good time. He's very, very easy, to say the least. He just fits right in. I mean, we've gone to Disneyland together, we've done many family functions, and he just fits in right as one of the kids. I do a really fun egg hunt for the kids, and this year I was like, you're in with it, Graham, you're one of our kids. He was a little nervous, so we started up top and then gonna go downstairs, and by downstairs I was like, if you want eggs, you're gonna have to like get into this, because my kids don't mess around. And poor Graham had like 5 eggs and everybody else had 20 each. So by the time he made it downstairs, he was like, I'm in, let's do this. By the time the end of the day, he was scheming like, okay, next time I know what I'm going to do. I'm like, okay, we've got them every Easter now. But I like Graham a lot. I'm happy. I think him and the two of you are just great with each other. I like seeing you guys interact with each other, and I like that he's definitely part of the family.
Iris Contreras, I'm so sorry I butcher names. If it's not super easy, I can't do it. The question was, why are you so pretty, or why is she so pretty?
Well, I can't answer that. Because I don't know that that's even true, but thank you. Thank you very much for the compliment.
So this next one is from the Book of Brenda, who wrote, what did you find challenging with raising Macy?
She's a little stubborn, but super sweet, but very stubborn. So she does have a stubborn mom, but a very stubborn dad.
Yeah, I didn't get the luck of the draw with that. Okay, so we got this next one from Kayla M. Volleyball, who wrote, what's her favorite part of being a mom?
Watching my kids achieve their dreams. I would say that's probably the best part, but I have a lot of things of what's the best part about being mom. I think the best part is holidays and pulling out their favorite things and doing silly things, like when you're here and I can bring you in a chai tea in the morning, because I don't get to see you every day, and that's fun to do. I would say that's probably is watching their dreams come true.
Okay, so this one is, what does your mom do?
Number 1, I am a mom. Dad has made it that I could stay home and raise our children. Secondly, I am a real estate agent, and that's what I do on the side. Okay.
All right, so my mom wanted to read the next question.
Yes, I did. Okay, do you think Macy and Graham are moving too... Oh my goodness. I'm gonna have to start over. Redo. Do you think Macy and Graham are moving too fast? It says in parentheses, moving in together and Vegas move. No, I do not think that they're moving too fast. I trust Macy, and I also trust Graham and their decisions and what they're making for each other. So, you've been with Graham
a year and
a half. There's no reason that you guys, couldn't. I think you guys are fine. Yeah. She's 22 and she can do whatever she wants to do, but I do know she valued mine and her dad's opinion when she decided to move in. I was a little nervous, and I wasn't looking forward to her not being so close to home. So Vegas will be a little bit different and further, but my thought is I want her to do what she wants to do. Maybe I'll feel differently in the future if they ever have children. Then I'm gonna want to be closer. But for right now, I think it's a fun adventure. I'm proud that you guys are trying something new in your life. You don't ever have to stay there. You don't ever have to get stuck there, but it's okay to try new things and do different things. Otherwise, what's worth living if you're just gonna be boring and not do it?
I was gonna say on just the moving in together part, we've already been living together for a year, so I guess I can't say anything about that.
Right? Yeah.
I will acknowledge to most people that would seem extremely fast, but at that point it was just, I was already down there so much, it was down there for half the week already.
It made more sense for you to do.
Yeah. All right, so we got our next one from Estria Tapadar. What did you think Macy would be when she was older? Nobody knows.
A princess.
The accuracy. I don't think anyone knew what I was gonna be. I think I didn't even know what I was gonna be.
No, I'm trying to think what you would say, but I don't know. It's hanging in your eyes. Okay, I'm gonna read it.
It's tiny.
What is the one life lesson from mom, I think they're meaning mom, that you value the most and aspire to pass on to your children?
Oh, I thought this was you.
Is it the question going to you or is the question going to me? I say, Savannah, let's answer a question.
All right, so I think that the one life lesson my mom taught me that I aspire to pass on to my children is that you will always do the right thing and be a good person, even if that means that maybe you don't benefit from it. So we have this next one from Gordon G 2318 who wrote, what's your mom's favorite memory of you and what's your favorite memory of your mom? So since your mom's favorite memory of you is first, you get to go first.
Okay, can I say 2?
Yeah.
I'll keep it really short. Maybe it was like you were 8 years old. And we went to one of those pottery places that you paint, you know, and then they fry it up or heat it up, do whatever, and you come back a few days later and pick it up. And we went with her friend and her friends and moms, and it was just this like warehouse. And it was so cute. Macy went in to go to the bathroom and she was just singing her heart out. She had no idea that we could hear it through the whole it was just a very funny thing because she had no idea, and then she just opens the door and comes out and she's like, what? But really my favorite memory was her senior year at her running banquet, and she had to give a senior speech. That moment, I was probably the proudest I've ever been. And just to hear her words, I know she was working on a speech and would not let me hear her words. But anyways, that's probably one of my proudest moments.
I don't know if it's my favorite, but I think it was the time you were there for me in a way that made me realize you were always gonna be there for me. And so it's just, that one always sticks out in my brain. I ran cross country, and my sophomore year, we were in the preliminary trials of qualifying to the state meet. It was very hard to get to the state meet, and we were running as a team. And these races were 3 miles. I fell in the first like quarter of a mile so bad that my leg was ripped open and I had to get stitches afterwards. I still finished the race because I'm stubborn and I came there to run that race, and I trained all year for that, so I did that. But I was feeling horrible. I could barely walk afterwards. And my mom, I saw her at one point when I wasn't feeling good, and that moment we locked eyes and you knew something was wrong. Gave me enough to like, I gotta finish so that way my mom can help me. And my mom was right there, ready to take care of me. She took me into the bathroom immediately. She was just completely there for me when I was so out of it and it was hurt. I was 15. Every 15 teenager goes through that stage of, you know, my parents don't care, whatever. And that was a moment of, oh, my mom's always gonna be here for me.
All right, guys, that was the video.
Don't forget to smash the YouTube algorithm for the like button.
Subscribe to the smash button. And don't forget to